For any CEO leading a foreign subsidiary in India, you're not just running a business. You're constantly performing a critical tightrope walk. On one side, you're immersed in the incredible dynamism and unique complexities of the Indian market. And on the other, you're tethered to the strategic vision and expectations of your global headquarters, often thousands of miles away. This role demands a unique set of skills. You're the bridge, the translator, the strategist, and the executor. And perhaps your most vital yet often unseen leadership skill is the art of managing expectations of your employers abroad. Get this wrong, and you risk misunderstandings, strained relationships, slow decision making, and even a withdrawal of crucial support. But get it right, and you secure sustained investment, agile autonomy, and the trust needed to truly unlock India's potential for your parent company. In this video, we'll break down the core strategies that CEOs of foreign subsidiaries in India use to effectively manage expectations, build trust, and ensure alignment with their global stakeholders. Now, an India CEO isn't just a country manager. You're the critical link between two very different realities. First, you build a global vision versus local reality. Your HQ sets global targets, often based on experiences in mature markets. Your reality in India involves navigating a fragmented market, diverse regional regulations, unique customer behaviors, and distinct competitive dynamics. Your job is to translate global mandates into actionable local strategies and, crucially, to communicate the nuances of that translation back to HQ. Second, you're in a real pressure cooker. You're under immense pressure to deliver ambitious growth and profitability in India, while simultaneously educating your global leadership about the challenges and the unique pace of this market. This can lead to tension if not managed proactively. So why is expectation management non-negotiable? Well, without it, you risk misaligned KPIs, unrealistic targets, frustrations on both sides, and ultimately a breakdown of trust that can jeopardize future investment or even market presence. It's not about lowering ambition, it's about aligning on realism. This is the bedrock of effective expectation management. It's about how you report, not just what you report. First, you need to contextualize performance, not just report numbers. Global HQ sees spreadsheets. You need to provide the story behind those numbers. Explain why sales cycles might be longer in India, why certain costs are incurred, or how a specific regulatory change impacted a quarter's results. Next, adopt the no surprises rule. This is paramount. If a challenge is brewing, like a potential delay, a regulatory hurdle, or a budget overrun, communicate it early. Present the problem along with your proposed solutions or mitigation strategies. A CEO who pre-warns and offers solutions builds immense trust. You also need balanced reporting. Don't just share good news. Present a realistic, balanced view. Highlight successes and opportunities, but be equally transparent about challenges, risks, and lessons learned. Credibility is built on unvarnished realism, not just optimism. Finally, leverage technology. Utilize dashboards, shared platforms, and structured reporting tools to ensure consistent, accessible, and understandable information flow. This minimizes misinterpretation. This often happens even before you start operations. It's about shaping HQ's understanding of India. First, educate the headquarters relentlessly. You are the primary educator. Explain India's market diversity, its regional, cultural, and economic variations. Clarify the pace of business, bureaucratic realities, and other local customer behaviors. Use compelling examples and data points. Second, align on context-relevant KPIs. Global KPIs might not directly translate. Work with HQ to define KPIs that are relevant, measurable, and achievable within the Indian context. For instance, initial market penetration in key cities might be a more appropriate KPI than nationwide market share in year one. And third, emphasize the long-term vision, breaking it into short-term milestones. India, as you know, is the long-term strategic play. Emphasize this. But break down the journey into achievable short-term milestones. This demonstrates consistent progress and maintains momentum, preventing frustration if long-term goals aren't met overnight. Now, HQ wants to see their strategy come alive, even if it needs local customization. Your ability to adapt and execute strategically is key. First, showcase local market adaptation in action. Don't just say you're adapting. Clearly articulate how global strategies are being localized. Provide concrete examples. For example, we adapted our pricing model for regional tiers, or our marketing campaigns were completely reimagined for local festivals. Second, demonstrate agility in response. Showcase your ability to react quickly and effectively to local market changes, competitive moves, or regulatory shifts. Prove that the subsidiary is nimble and can pivot when necessary. Third, ensure prudent resource management. Clearly justify investments and expenditures with a clear return on investment specific to the Indian market. Showcase efficiency in operations and resource allocation. And finally, demonstrate proactive risk mitigation. Highlight how you're identifying and managing local risks, from supply chain disruptions to regulatory challenges or talent attrition, before they escalate. This reassures HQ that you have control. Your credibility with HQ is profoundly linked to your ability to leverage local expertise and tell a compelling India journey story. First, highlight local team strength. Showcase the capabilities of your local Indian leadership and team. Emphasize their market knowledge, their cultural fluency, relationships, and on-the-ground execution abilities. This builds HQ's trust in your local insights. Second, leverage external expertise. Clearly articulate the role and value of local external partners or firms specializing in tax, market research, or crucially, public policy and government affairs. This reassures HQ that the immense complexities are being handled by trusted specialists. Next, manage the India journey narrative. You are the storyteller. Continuously communicate the strategic why India. Remind them of the long-term vision and macroeconomic drivers. Frame the journey as a progression, celebrating local wins and transparently sharing lessons learned from challenges. This creates a narrative of consistent progress, not just a list of problems. And finally, bridge cultural gaps. Help HQ understand the cultural nuances that influence business practices, decision-making, and communication in India. Explain why certain things are done a certain way to foster understanding, not frustration. Managing expectations of owners abroad is more than just reporting. It's an act of strategic leadership. It's about bridging two distinct worlds, India's unique reality and your global HQ's expectations, through proactive communication, realistic goal setting, agile execution, and unwavering resilience on local expertise. When done effectively, you build unbreakable trust, secure sustained support, accelerate decision-making, and ultimately ensure your Indian subsidiary thrives as a powerful, strategically aligned asset in your global portfolio. Your command in India drives their confidence globally. Respublica Imperium specializes in providing established foreign companies with the direct strategic support needed to excel in India, from market entry and operational excellence to navigating government affairs and aligning global visions with local realities. Contact us today for a personalized consultation on optimizing your India strategy and enhancing alignment with your global stakeholders. Let's ensure your success in India resonates globally. Command your market, align your vision, and succeed in India.